Once again, I welcome you all for this 72nd CA Day celebration. We have completed flag hoisting now, just now. Now we are doing a formal inauguration and meeting. May I request our Chairman CA Ravindra Eskuri to do the welcome address.
I wish 72nd Chartered Accountants Day wishes to my dear Chartered Accountants, members, students, staff of the ICAI. Dear members, due to COVID-19, we have made it restriction our celebration to the very limited members, and also we are conducting this virtual live host for the benefit of all our members, students, and are the stakeholders of the ICAI. Today we have with us the chief guest, CAM Marulu Siddhaya sir. I bring to notice that in 2009 I have started my journey in the association as a committee member. Sir was the president. He was encouraged the young chartered accountants to come for the service of the members. Actually, he is the key word. He started, and then we all, the friend circle, have grown up under his vision. So, on behalf of all the members of managing committee members, I wholeheartedly welcome CA M. Marulu Siddhaya sir, who has now just flag of So, we have this my good friend and SIRC Sikasa chairman CA Pampana P. I wholeheartedly welcome CA Pampana. We have with us KSCA president and dynamic president of KSCA CA Chandrasekhar Shetty. I wholeheartedly welcome members KSCA president, and we have with us KSCA secretary Chandan Hegde. On behalf of all the managing committee members of Bangalore branch, I welcome. We have with today we are the two women members with us. One is Bangalore branch treasurer CA Divya, and another one is KSCA treasurer CA Sujata. So I wholeheartedly welcome both. We have with us our Bangalore branch active secretary CA Srinivas, and today also we are celebrating the country's celebrating World's Doctors Day also. Fortunately, we have the Dr. Bharat with us, Abhishek, sorry, Dr. Abhishek with us, the son of, who is also son of our respected today Chief Guest in Marulu Siddhaya. Dear members, it is a critical time today. The COVID-19, as you are all aware. Always the chartered accountants, we have to be and strengthen the economy. It's most important. That today, just it was in before recession, sir, COVID has came out, and you see how the life has become difficulties of the common man. We are little bit lucky. I used to see personally when I am traveling, when I used to drive bike, I used to see the person going by cycle. My personal experience. And after that, when I start driving car, I used to see the people going in the cycle and bike. Yes, there is always we have to look upward for the development, but to lead the life, we have to see the downside, how it is going difficulties. So today, the COVID has made us to realize how people are facing problems. So we chartered accountants, always we have to join hands with the government. I am very feel proud that the chartered accounts across the country, they have whatever the reason, they are Rotary and association, many platform, they have really served for those who are affected, money, food, one or the other. So my hats up to all my chartered accounts friends who are involved in their CSR activities. as Bangalore branch also we have made a little contribution, and association also around 21,000 foods have been served. So something is better than nothing. So that was we have proved, and yes, our members also facing difficulties. I can understand, but as a members, I wish that whatever help possible, sharing and work. For example, if I am doing work, I am not able to go to the Whitefield, I can give to my CA friend in this difficult time. At least he can take benefit and our cost, and also we are guaranteed service we can get. So that wish I for chartered accounts take note that the COVID will be not ending the present situation now July 1st. It is in very heat moment is started now. So my sincere request to all the chartered accountants, kindly note that help whatever possible from your ways. It is not that like acting like Karna. So yet just possible the little bit efforts can make it, and also help the chartered accountants whoever coming if you are asking. So anyhow, we are in Bangalore branch is ready, and SIRC is also ready to help, and association is also going helping hand to the all the members. So means this 72nd CA day, dear members, we are planning to today we had in Chandana live webcast from DD Chandana Kannada TV channel. Our respected past president of ICAI, CA BP Rao and CA K Raghu is addressing, and especially CA day, how the profession has grown up, and what is the global opportunities, and what Bangalore branch and Karnataka branches and other Karnataka chartered accountants, how they are serving is been discussed little bit. So kindly watch the TV program also. Once again, my heartiest CA day wishes to you all. Over to Srinivas.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman, for a wonderful message on the occasion of CA Day. With us, we have other members like from SIRC, representing SIRC from Bangalore. CA Pamparna is a present as the Chairman of SIRC. I request greet all the members on the occasion of CA Day.
Yeah, dear members, happy CA Day, 72nd CA Chartered Accountants Day today, and I wish you happy CA Day once again. And this is a time which we need to be safe and stay at home, and also we need to take care of our staff and other colleagues in the office. And this is the message which I want to give you on the occasion of CA Day. Thank you.
Thank you, CA Pamparna, for the message. Now I request ASA President Chandrasekhar Shetty to greet members on the occasion of CA Day.
Thank you. Dear members, on this occasion of 72nd Chartered Accountant Day, I wish all the members and future CAs, our CA students, for wish you a very happy Chartered Accountants Day. With this restriction, like you know that COVID-19, our Bangalore branch chairman has taken a very good initiative by providing food to courier warriors. They are the real soldiers now, like poor karmikas. And also second initiative that providing some food in charitable organization. It's one of the very good initiative. All of you know that even our chartered accountant fraternity, they have contributed many in various ways in their personal organization or any organization. Like even KSE also did provided 23,800 food meals to served in Bangalore. We all of you know that we are partners in national building. We are providing services in various ways like audit, assurance, compliance, many ways. Along with that, now in this difficult situation, we are also providing charity. We are doing some charity work for our society. That's also one of the good note. With this, I once again thank all the members and our students. Very happy Chartered Accountant Day. All the best for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Chandrasekhar Shetty. Now it's time to listen to our chief guest. Before that, it's my pleasure to give a brief introduction of our chief guest, C. Murali Siddhaya. He is CA Marusidaya, a science graduate from Bangalore University, passed his CA final exam in May 1984. He obtained certificate of practice on 6 November 1984 and practicing since then. He is a partner of Mr. Siddhaya and Ram Chartered Accountant. He is a member of Karnataka State Chartered Accountants Association and served as its president during the year 2009 and 10. He is a Rotarian for the past 20 years. He is the past president of Rotary Bangalore, Jayapinagar. He was the district treasurer of Rotary District 3190 during the year 2017-18. At present, he is an assistant governor and he is married to Mr. Sudha, a housemaker and blessed with daughter and son. With this brief introduction, I once again welcome you, sir. I request you to render a keynote address.
Good morning, friends. Yes, sir. Bangalore branch chairman Ravindra Kore, secretary Tri Srinivas, our SIRC member Pampanna, Divya managing committee member and treasurer, and other managing committee members of Bangalore branch, KSA chairman Chandrasekhar Shetty, secretary Chandan, Sujata, friends. It is my immense pleasure to participate today's meeting to celebrate 72nd CA Day. It is my honor and privilege to participate in the celebration and to flag hoist at Bangalore branch of SIRC. At the outset, I sincerely thank Ravindra Kore, Chairman, Srinivas, Secretary and other Managing Committee members of Bangalore branch and Managing Committee members of our SIRC to invite me to hoist the flag and felicitate me on this 72nd Chartered Accountants Day. 1st July is CA Foundation Day, which has been celebrated all over India by chartered accountants as a Chartered Accountants Day. The services rendered by chartered accountants behind accounting and auditing jobs. Today, chartered accountants who are sitting in the accounts room or sitting in the board room. Chartered accountants who are working as CFOs have become CEOs. It is not just limited. Number of chartered accountants have started their own manufacturing concerns, service concerns, trading concerns, and rendering huge service to the nation and join hands with Government of India to build the nation. Earlier, people were thinking chartered accountants means they keep our books of accounts, make the balance sheet, do the tax consultancy work. That's all. Today, our work has become very challenging. We have been appointed to investigate frauds, and peoples and government have so much of faith in chartered accountants. Whatever we certify, they take it granted it is correct. Earlier we were saying as true and fair. Today it is not like that. We certify it as true and correct. That is the difference that government and other agencies have trust in the chartered accountants. This Bangalore branch has become so vibrant. This is not just limited to serve the chartered accountants and also the students. In this distress period of this pandemic disease COVID-19, it has taken so much of initiation. Can you imagine when other organizations are seeking favors from governments? We have mobilized 21 crores and and handed over to PM Care. Not only that, our Bangalore branch has handed over a check of 15 lakhs rupees to government of CM Fund, Chief Minister's Fund. That is a great difference, chartered accountants profession and other professions. I think no other professions have donated money, collected money from the members and donated like this. So for that, I think I should thank Bangalore branch chairman, Bangalore branch secretary and other managing directors to take the initiation, call upon the members to donate and hand over a check to Chief Minister's Fund. It is not only that, from our other sister organizations, our chartered accountants are on their own will. They have donated so many food kits, so many rations to migrant workers and needy people, which is very, very important to anybody, not for a chartered accountant, for any individual, which we are doing that at present. And wherever the challenges needs, like implementation of GST, implementation of any new tax laws, chartered accountants are in the front line to successfully implement. Without the help of chartered accountants, Government of India would not have been able to implement GST in this format today. I am confident. See, in the year 2009-10, I was the president of Karnataka State Chartered Accountants Association. My logo, my theme, our KCA theme was Nirantara Adhyayana in Kannada, and it is known as continuous education enhanced value. See, today in this distress period of pandemic, this continuous education has become a little problem. There are no classroom classes, there are no physical seminars, there are no conferences. So, how to teach our students, how to impart knowledge to our members? Bangalore branch has taken a great decision of doing this in virtual platform. Today, the Jnana Dasoga, what our Bangalore branch is doing, I think it is one of the best system of education. The subject what we are selecting, the speakers what we are selecting, and very meticulously, in detail, they explain as if you are sitting in the classroom and listening to them. This is one of the very important things what our Bangalore branch is doing. I request all the members present here to give a big hand to our chairman and managing committee. Our institute, though this is a pandemic period, people are not able to meet personally, people are not attending any of the seminars and other things. Our institute has not reduced number of CPE hours to the members. So this CPE meetings, our Bangalore branch is doing in virtual platform, and members are very happy, because not just we get our CPA members, not that we learn the knowledge. It is important that we save every day, for meeting at least 2 hours, coming and going back. The sitting in our office itself, we are learning. That is very important, and I should congratulate once again for this. Friends, this negativity created by COVID, I think we have to convert into positivity. And as our chairman Ravindra just now said, we are helping each other, our professional peoples also. If you have a case in Whitefield, you are requesting your friend who is staying in the Whitefield, and he is helping you. And if he is a work in central of Bangalore, we are helping him. I think we are extending our helping hand not just to general public, to our own fraternity members also. And today, I think it is very challenging. We don't know what to do. So how to train our article students? Unless article students comes to our office and see our files, whatever it is there, it is a very difficult situation for them to learn the work. So our institute has to think very seriously, branch has to think very seriously how to help the students, how to help the CA article students to learn the work, physical work. See, in these virtual meetings, it is only they can listen to us. They will not be able to learn anything physically. So Pampalna SIRC member is here. So what to do in this period? That very seriously, I think all of us have to think about this. Because this is a continuous education, should not stop. It has to go on from hand to hand, year to year. It is like that. So I think it is a challenging period for us. So very seriously we have to think. And this today being a Chartered Accountants Day, I wish all the Chartered Accountants all the best, all the future glorious years to come. I think this pandemic will stay for very few years or very few months. So everything will come back to normal. Till such time, be safe, wear mask, keep a social distance of 1.8 meters. Thank you very much. I wish you once again all the best on this CA.
Sir, actually for the benefit of the students, even SIRC has also started online coaching for the students. And even Bangalore branch is online coaching class we have started. I mentioned even Board of Studies of ICA has also started for learning activity for the students. We have done it. Only thing is exam is concerned. Yes, we are hope for the best for the head office.
Thank you, CA Murali Siddhaya sir, for your wonderful message to the members on the occasion of CA Day celebration. Thank you and thanks for being with us as chief guest today. For this 72nd CA Day celebration, it's a time to present a vote of thanks. It's my proud privilege to present a vote of thanks for this program. We are conducting virtually because of COVID-19. As I said, when we requested CA Murali Siddhaya sir to come as a chief guest for this occasion, even without considering his age, he agreed to come physically to the branch and came as a chief guest and rendered his welcome address. I thank on behalf of Bangalore branch of ICA and all the members to being with us as chief guest, sir. Thank you, sir. And I also thank our SIRC member CA Pampalna to be part of this program. I thank on behalf of Bangalore branch of ICA. I also thank our KSA President Chandrasekhar Shetty to be part of this program. I thank on behalf of Bangalore branch of ICA. And I also thank KSA members Chandan Shetty, Sujata, Chandan Hegde and Sujata. And I also thank all the MC members and the employees, students to part of this 72nd CA Day celebration. Yes, we are going through a very rough and challenging times of COVID-19. The message, what I want to convey is, all the young members, those who are in practice or in employment, yes, challenges and difficulties are there for all the members. Face it boldly. Definitely, Corona will go. With this, I thank all the members and viewers. Once again, I wish all the members 72nd CA Day celebration. Thank you.
Thank you all. We will continue the video player in the live. The President and Vice President has greeted us. The video will be message from the President and Vice President will continue. Thank you one and all.
Dear members and students, I have great pleasure in addressing you on the occasion of 72nd Foundation Day of the establishment of this August Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. wishing you all a very happy CA Day. A day important for all of us to celebrate remarkable growth of our profession and also a day to reaffirm our commitment to serve the nation. Dear colleagues and students, the world is facing an unprecedented challenge of COVID-19 pandemic, resulting in economic and social lockdown. During these crucial times, when the nation is fighting with the global pandemic, we have dealt with persistent influence and discipline to this unprecedented situation. With the fighting spirit that we have shown as a country, we at ICAI have proactively responded to the challenges of COVID-19 pandemic faced by the accounting profession. Today, I have no hesitation to acknowledge that we as a profession have responded to the every need made in the regulatory requirements or learning quest of the members and students. I am thankful to the active support of you and all and my council colleagues. Friends, on this CAD, though our sentiments and commitments towards our profession and the nation would remain the same, but the same would be expressed and shared differently. We have decided to celebrate the occasion in virtual mode, enabling larger part of the fraternity to come together and part of CAD. Today, in the midst of 71st year of standing, the respectable position we as chartered accountants carry is not by chance, but through a concerted process and efforts of setting high standards of disclosure, assurance, ethics, or skill development. Accountancy profession has gained distinctive position among peer professions on account of committed virtues of independence, integrity, and excellence. The founding father of Indian Constitution granted autonomy to the profession through the CA Act 1949. To cherish our achievements over the year that have not only paved way to consolidate our position as a robust regulator in India over a period of time, but also as a facilitator of reforms, trusted advisor, and above all, the guardian of financial probity in India. Many of you may not be aware, especially young members of the profession and students, that the first meeting of the ICAI Council was held on the occasion of Independence Day of the country and addressed by the then Commerce Minister, Mr. K.C. Neogi. Shri Neogi ji then said it was appropriate that a great and important profession in the country was launching upon career of autonomy on Independence Day. We hope that the Council would maintain a level of professional conduct and standard which would bring resounding glory not only to the profession but to the country as well. On these words, foundation of this illustrious profession was kept, and with our activities and contribution, we remain true to the expectations of all. Since its formative years, with regular contribution, the Institute remained a trusted policy advisor to the government. In initial years, you may not be aware that we have contributed on many national issues such as price fixation of Indian industries, devaluation of Indian rupees, prepared vertical form of balance sheet, suggestion given on taxation structure in the country, and suitable and effective company law system, and even for the efficient management of the PSUs. Towards fiscal law system, the pre-budget and the post-budget memoranda is the initiative.
ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೆ
Conversion of financial statements of the Indian Railway from cash to accrual, developing accrual-based accounting standards for local bodies, and regular capacity building and training of the government department. We have ensured that the strong structure that has been developed on the foundation kept by our forefathers remain on the institution of trusted partner in nation building. On this year, ICAI is launching a Smart Bharat, Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme for rebooting MSMEs, entrepreneurs in the rural economy and exports-oriented activities. In this plan, our fellow chartered accountants member to rise on the occasion and use their good offices to help MSME and the rural entrepreneur in the area of finance, accounting, regulation and exports, not only to reboot the Indian economy but also lead country to the growth trajectory of 5 trillion target. The institute is the harbinger of establishing best financial reporting, auditing, ethical and governance practices in India. Today, our corporate world stood at par with any other global counterpart, boosting investors' confidence in the Indian system and processes. All this could have been possible due to the constant thrust of ICI on adopting and implementing best practices in India. We have constituted Accounting Standard Board in 1976 and Auditing Practice Committee in 1981, realizing the significance of accounting standard in the financial reporting system of the country. The Government of India in 1998 itself recognized accounting standard through the amendment in the erstwhile Companies Act 1956, and since then every company is required to comply with these accounting standard, and the stat auditor of every company are required to report whether the accounting standards have been complied with or not. Strong foundation of this august institute have been built by our visionary past president and the council. Today you will be astonished as well as proud to know that one of our past president, as far as 50 years back, visualized the importance of computerization and information technology in the profession. At that point of time, he said, there is no doubt that the accountant is the fittest person to assist the user of the electronic data processing system, and advised the profession to be ready to meet the challenges of the computer age and to successfully carry out the new duties which the computer age will enjoin on them. Today, I am privileged to note that the institute has pioneered many path-breaking initiatives and consolidated its position as a facilitator of technological reform at a global stage. Our initiatives such as Digital Learning Hub, Unique Document Identification Number and Digital Competency Maturity Model are well acknowledged, appreciated and adopted by many national and international organizations. To analyze the impact of digital and information technology, big data, blockchain, artificial intelligence, robotic process automation and other technological innovation, we have formed Digital Accounting and Assurance Board in the year 2017. Through the self-service portal, we have ensured that the services are provided to the members and students at their doorsteps, and turnaround time is kept at minimum. Today, when the entire world is in lockdown stage, the Digital Learning Hub and the self-service portal are the two services through which we are able to ensure regular communication and the knowledge dissemination services to you all. Friends, the Action Plan 2020 and 21 that has been released during the year is a step towards calibrating our vision and energize to tread the path we have crafted for ourselves in the journey of being institution of public relevance. Various actions to further strengthen our position and define our role as a robust regulator, governance, audit quality, research institution and providing global thought leadership have been the envisaged and undertaken, which I would like to share with you. The economy's expectations to grow to 5 trillion economy by 2024 has been ably supported by ICAI. While the nation prepared itself for moving to the bigger league, the accountancy profession has credibly made contribution by providing a mature and reliable governance system assured by the ICAI. To develop a creditable governance ecosystem, your council in the year 1954 prohibited solicitation of work or professional work by advertising his professional attainment or services or done anything which aimed as publicity or amounting to canvassing. A thought process which developed that this member of this coveted profession of chartered accountants need to be acted and behave in a manner which is distinct and should not indulge in the practices which may dilute audit quality, such as soliciting for work, undercutting of fees or responding to the tender issued exclusively for the CAs without mentioning the minimum fees. Another important issue is the quality of audit services rendered by our members. Audit quality is the hallmark of our profession. Since beginning, business organizations, industry and the government rely upon the assurance given by the chartered accountants for sound accounting, reporting and effective financial management. As I mentioned earlier, Income Tax Department recognized audited accounts of companies assessee as a basis for assessment. Later on, relying on the services rendered by us, system of tax audit, audit under excise and custom, VAT audit and even GST audit have been introduced. To ensure that the trust has been bestowed on the profession is maintained, it is essential to continuously improve the audit quality and the consistency of the audit execution to maintain confidence in the independent assurance provided by the auditors. To ensure audit quality, the Institute has voluntarily restricted the total number of tax audits that a practicing member of the profession can perform, a concept also adopted for companies audit. Moving forward with our reform process, it is considered appropriate to further strengthen and develop a systematic audit quality framework to ensure that the audit quality is maintained and that the financial information portrayed and certified is relevant, timely and reliable to the need of the users. The future of the profession lies in its ability to change, evolve and adapt to the changing environment, which is the central element of the reforms. ICI, recognizing the fact that the high-level quality framework provides the foundation for development of a proficient, high-quality accountancy profession, has moved to set up a Center for Audit Quality. The ICI has a strong tradition of service to the public interest and to the Indian economy. ICI has over the years promulgated a strong accounting and auditing framework in India and established quality overseas mechanism in the form of peer review board, financial reporting review board and the tax audit quality review board. The ICI possesses an effective enforcement mechanism for compliance of standard to identify the vulnerable area and encourage a culture of reporting to take suitable steps. I am sure all these are vital to strategize the quality of audit. Having regard to the experience gained since issuance of peer review statement and the difficulty faced by the stakeholder and the changes that have been placed in the economic and other fields, your council this year undertook the task of revising the statement. The revised peer review statements provides the terms of reference of such reviews and the roles and responsibility of the stakeholders concerned. The revised statement will be applicable from tomorrow, that is from the 1st of July 2020. You may recall the another significant important document, the revised code of ethics, will also be soon applicable. Similarly, we are augmenting the process and the resources with our FRRB with a view to enhance our capacity and to achieve a target to complete the review of the financial statement of all listed companies beyond a threshold limit in a band of a pre-targeted period. ICI has a robust disciplinary mechanism as well that derives strength from the provision of the CA Act 1949 and supports furtherance of excellence in the domain of chartered accountancy profession. Effective from the 12th of Feb 2020 and till date, despite the lockdown situation, the Board of Discipline and the benches of disciplinary committee have held the 11 meetings, including the 6th meeting even in the lockdown period. With a view to reduce the pendency of these cases, we have even started the e-hearing of the cases, which will, in the times to come, substantially reduce the number of pending cases by this year end. Further, certain draft amendments in the CA Act 1949 have been submitted, which are under active consideration of the central government and will enable faster and higher disposal of the disciplinary cases and making this mechanism more accessible and quicker. After successful implementation of e-hearing during this council year, we have taken one more step in the direction of digitization by developing a separate portal specifically for the disciplinary mechanism where all pertinent information is readily available. Friends, research is the hallmark of excellence. Today, our profession carries a distinct image because of the rich heritage of various research initiatives taken in the past. This is also a fact that in this fast-changing innovative world, without continuous efforts and innovation, even the largest organizations can't survive. Kodak, BlackBerry, Xerox are the few examples where organizations haven't innovated with the time and lost the fast-paced race of competition. As rightly said, people ignore research that ignores people. We are working relentlessly on the various research initiatives, and in a short span we have launched various research initiatives apart from ICI Research Project Scheme 2020, ICI Doctoral Scholarship Scheme to inculcate research among membership and take ICI research contribution to the much higher pedestal. We have also launched the International Research Award from 2020 to acknowledge the vital contribution made in research activity in the area of accounting, auditing, finance, economics and taxation for the benefit of the common mankind. As part of ICAI 2024 vision, we have envisioned ICAI to be the thought leader to the global accountancy world, and many focused activities have been undertaken to achieve this global vision. With our concentrated efforts, we wish to position the Indian accountancy profession as most sought after, recognized and appreciated profession of the world. To spreading our global footprints and to see that the Indian professionals are positioned in every jurisdiction globally, ICI has a vision to set up 40 representative offices and to have 100 chapters of ICI by 2024 to become the catalyst for the members and the students' growth endeavors. Our actions will be guided by the foreign policy of the ICI, which is expected to be finalized soon, to provide an organized and the focused approach to the ICI while duly recognizing the limitation and constraint in the international perspective. We have initiated the discussion to identify such jurisdiction where our professional colleagues may be allowed to render attestation services as well. We are also exploring the newer MRAs and qualification benchmarking to provide the conducive environment as well. This would facilitate creation of global Indian firms having presence in the multiple international jurisdictions. ICI have already entered into the MRAs and MOU with more than 15 leading accounting organizations globally and is in dialogue with the accounting body of many other countries to facilitate the inter-country movement of our professional colleagues. The Indian Chartered Accountancy profession has held a distinguished mark for the skill set we possess. Our endeavor should be not only to equip our students to face the present challenges, but also to prepare them as a future accountant. We are looking at such education environment wherein the chartered accountants are seen as a future CEO rather than only the CFOs. This thought process has to be changed, and this change should take place swiftly. Rightly mentioned as new age professionals, we need not only to review our present methodology, but also help the future chartered accountants to imbibe newer and emerging skills. As rightly said, it is not the aptitude but the attitude that determine one's altitude. We should also acknowledge that the accountancy profession is highly dynamic and requires a persistent value addition in education, delivery and curriculum. We are in the process of developing a skill grid for the students undergoing article training to assess the inculcation of relevant skill sets. With changing environment, delimitation of jurisdiction, new way of doing business and the disruptive technology where the need of the hour is to reskill ourselves, we need to see that our students are generation next professional who are ready with the new age jobs. It is said, you can't build a great building on a weak foundation. You must have a solid foundation if you are going to have a strong superstructure. Your council is working day and night to strengthen the service delivery to the members and students to give a wow feeling, being the second largest professional body across the globe. To achieve that, we have institutionalized the effective monitoring of e-Sahayata, the functioning of SSP through the separate directorate. We are also working on the establishment of the National Call Center, the DigiLocker facilities to issue ICI document in a digital mode for the members and students. ICI has also started on drafting a set of standards for the lower rung of corporates and for non-corporates entities, which will take 3 to 4 years to develop. The simplified set of accounting standard will help bring many businesses from the informal sector into the formal sector and lead to the better credit and the growth trajectory for these entities. For developing desired skill set, we are also developed a special program on Digital Learning Hub to develop the capacity on the forensic tools and effective utilization on assurance and the professional assignment. This is in addition to the specially earmarked 30 crore rupees to provide various application and tools to the smaller firms to build their capacity, where the engagement with the vendor to provide these tools will be enabled soon.
On this CA day, my heartiest congratulations and best wishes to my students too. You are the future of our profession and for the ICI, very important parts of our family. On this CA day, you should resolve to imbibe the best professional practices in our daily culture. What you are learning today, what you are doing today, and how you are developing your understanding will define in the times to come as to how the future of our profession will be unfolded. As student of this coveted profession, you should desire to not only achieve your goal of joining the profession as a member at the earliest, but also to become a holistic professional having comprehensive knowledge, serve all the stakeholders with the best of your ability and the competence, keeping national interest in mind. Technology is rapidly changing the ways and the means of delivering education, and you must have witnessed that the institute keeping pace with the need of the hour, adapting newer and newer means of remaining relevant in the current time. Be it the live virtual class, e-books, online mock test, virtual MCS courses, advanced IT courses, centralized distribution system, industrial training portal, self-service portal, or even the digital learning hub, we have adopted every possible means to provide you the best of the class services to our students. From tomorrow, in our yet another landmark initiative, we are starting the virtual classes absolutely free of charge that will be rendered by the renowned subject experts from across India through this webcast technology. While we are adopting all possible technological innovation and bringing them for you, I urge you to sensibly use the technology. Extensive use of social media, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp and other social media platforms is creating its own challenges for the students. Technology is here to serve us, not to master us. We should use the technology and should never ever allow the technology to use us. In our vision document for 2021, we have put great emphasis on the digital transformation this year, and this will be appropriate time to follow and adopt sensible use of technology as well. Friends, sometimes we observe that with the extensive use of social media, we got swayed by the flow of information without using our wisdom or the judgment about this genuineness. You all should be rest assured that the institute as your guardian is always catch hold of your concern or issue and take the proactive measure for the betterment of all. Remember, time that has been passed will never come back. Use it judiciously and productively. Institute is always reminded at the forefront in the taking new initiative to serve our students. One such big initiative is the creation of 100 crores fund for the student scholarship, for the enhanced student scholarship, so that we can double the existing scholarship beneficiaries. Chartered accountancy is the profession providing excellent opportunities for the students of every strata of society as social catalyst, and this fund will help every deserving needy students to give wings to their dreams. We will ensure that the No Prema Jayakumar, Gaurav Pandit, Sashikant Sharma, Sailesh Gole, Saddam Hussain or others is facing the financial constraint towards their skilling and achieving professional education. Further, in the continuation of this 75% waiver of fees provided to the students of 8 northeast states, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, we have favorably revised the eligibility of
even the differently able students as well for special discount in registration fees of ICAI. Furthermore, we are also working on the international curriculum, which while on the one side will create the more and more recognition of the Indian chartered accountancy profession at the global arena, at the same time will create more and more professional opportunities for all of you when you join this coveted profession.
Dear members and students, before conclude, I wish a very happy CA Day to all of you once again. I wish to reiterate that we will leave no stone unturned to provide you the world-class services. With persistent effort, I am happy to intimate that now we are moving towards the 100% digital evaluation in our examination system. The re-verification result to be made available within 7 days. Implementation of biometric and digital recording of attendance at the CP programs, and even the launching of the CABF portal for the quick and easy disposal of requests. We are also moving towards the web portal for the CA forms database, networking guidelines to promote the networking of CA forms, and the digital learning hub with the structured CPRs. With support of all of you, the accountancy profession, its member and institute are fully transformed and ready to face every new age challenge. Let us collectively work for a vibrant profession and largest accountancy body in the globe by 2024. Thank you all. Jai Hind, Jai ICAI.
Dear colleagues and students, today on the occasion of 72nd Chartered Accountants Day, it is an honor for me to communicate to you all. I would like to extend my warm greetings to all members and students of this noble profession and wish all a very happy Chartered Accountants Day. On this day, the founding fathers of Indian Constitution granted autonomy to the profession in 1949. That is even before the Constitution of India was adopted. This shows the paramount confidence and trust that has been entrusted on the profession to act as custodians of transparency and integrity. Since then, ICAI has been an integral part of forces working for socio-economic growth of the country. In fact, CA fraternity has contributed to a great extent towards the growth and stability of Indian economy. I feel proud of the illustrious journey of our profession that has recorded a huge progress over last 71 years. This day is a celebration of years of hard work, dedication and prudent approach of our visionary forefathers, past presidents, past and present council members and the entire CA fraternity. Let me compliment you all for being a part of this esteemed profession. During the corona crisis and economic challenges faced by the global economy, the role of accounting professionals has increased manifold. We need to realign and reskill ourselves to face the emerging challenges to maintain the competitive edge achieved by the profession over a period of more than 7 decades. The Institute has come up with several enabling measures and initiatives in order to promote knowledge and skill development of our members and students. ICAI has embraced technology and empowered ourselves to seamlessly continue playing a pivotal role in strengthening our economy, spreading financial awareness among our fellow citizens and safeguarding their economic interests. This unprecedented situation posed by COVID-19 lockdown should not be a deterrent for us. Instead, with our discipline and dedication, we can convert this crisis into an opportunity. I am sure if we all continue to move on with such conviction, competence and positive frame of mind, we can win the war against COVID-19. Together, we need to write yet another success story for being a true partner in nation building. ICAI and CA profession have to play a bigger role in ensuring that India gets back to business in a sustainable manner. Let us ignite the fighting spirit of the profession and continue to make all possible efforts to guide India to get back to its growth trajectory. Once again, wishing everyone a very happy and successful CA Day. Wish you all the best.